It is fascinating how a brand has grown and developed a design language of its own. Every era has produced its own design icons. This heritage is outstanding and surprising. 125 years of history as a source of inspiration. Light will be used much more as a design element, not just for the pure lighting function. SKODA's design language is also strongly influenced by a regional tradition and culture. Architecture, Czech Cubism. This is really a gift, very individual and unique in the world. I am amazed by this spirit of engineering, the creativity in the design team, and this urge to do things in a different way. Hi, my name is Oliver Stefani. I'm the head of the SKODA design team. I would like to introduce you shortly our work and team, our roots and our future, and also the SKODA design DNA. Our design department is a part of the Technical Development Center here in the SKODA Auto. Our main studios are located in Mladá Boleslav, the city of the central Bohemian region of the Czech Republic. But we also have an inspirational design studio in Prague, the Czech capital. And I should not forget SKODA design studios in China and India too. Our international team is composed from almost 160 designers from 25 countries, and I'm very proud of this. Because such a diversity is very important for designing cars for more than 100 countries where SKODA is setting its models today. SKODA design is divided to the exterior department led by Karl Neuhold, the interior department led by Peter Ola, including Color and Trim led by Katka Vranova and HMI by Federico Facchini. And not to forget, design management led by Peter Basler and clay and digital modeling led by Martin Bogner and Janos Barschon. We are responsible for designing all the SKODA models and cooperation with the other technical development departments inside the SKODA, as well for the communication with Volkswagen Group Design. When I came to SKODA 5 years ago, I was amazed by its heritage. SKODA is one of the 4 oldest car makers in the world, starting its history in the year 1895 as the Lauren and Clement, and first automobile appeared in the year 1905. In the SKODA Museum, we've got lots of inspiration about our roots and models. For instance, the Monte Carlo Popular Sport from 1935, a beautiful car. The SKODA 935, dynamic, Aero-shaped, very nice. And the SKODA Superb, of course. Just to name a few, are among these design jewels of its time. Also, our sporty heritage and models from 70s, as the Felicia Cabrio Coupe 110R, or rally special SKODA 130 RS, were pretty emotional cars of its era. With our heritage of more than 125 years in mind, we are designing the future, and we have a lot to do. In the end of the year 2019, we've presented the all-new Octavia, our iconic model and bestseller in its 4th generation, and awarded by the Red Dot for design. Last year, following our Vision IV show car, we presented the first full-size electric car in the SKODA history, the ENYAQ IV. We will show you more about it in our film. This year we have 8 world premieres. The new SKODA Fabia. The car is important not only for us, but for the whole Volkswagen Group. Special models are presented for India as the SKODA Kushaq and for China as the Octavia Pro. And we will introduce also great derivatives from the ENYAQ IV later this year. To design SKODA, we are using our own design DNA, composed from well-known Simply Clever ideas, keeping our cars practical and human-friendly. The crystalline design language, inspired by Bohemian crystal glass craft and art, making our cars unique. And the simply surprising design for the SKODA Next Generation, making our cars even more emotional and recognizable in this new era of the automotive world. My colleagues will tell you more on their teams and the work they are responsible for. And we will show you the story about designing the SKODA ENYAQ iV. I hope you will like it, and perhaps you will be inspired by our work. Looking forward to meet you in the Car Design News live stream soon.
A brand to love. But how do you create such a thing? A strong bond between people and the brand that makes SKODA unique. Our answer will be through great design. As is with every excellent invention, SKODA's design starts with a rough idea on paper. An idea that is being carefully sharpened, styled, and refined to perfection by a dedicated team of minds. Great design needs a lot of care from the beginning. The model is measured and sized, then viewed and judged from every angle. Everything has to fit its purpose and delight the eye. When the harmony of line and shape is finally reached, the overall perfection comes to life. Behold the clear and precise design, dynamic and crystalline at the same time. SKODA ENYAQ iV is a true SKODA in every respect, yet it has a brave, new and elegant look, thanks to different and well thought of proportions. The beauty of this newly found balance is being reflected in every little detail. It's the way the light complements the lines, and shade is shaped to help achieve the desired tone of color. It's a world of its own, where everything goes together and has its exact purpose fulfilled. The new SKODA ENYAQ iV exterior is more than just a sum of its parts. It stands for greatness in all its simplicity. And it all comes to life when you set it in motion. It's the movement that creates the emotion. Because, as every SKODA, it's designed with you and your feelings in mind, wherever life takes you.
My name is Peter Matušinec, and I would like to tell you a little bit about the exterior department at SKODA Design. Our department is led by Karl Neuhold, head of the exterior design, who will join you later in the live stream. Exterior design department consists of two main teams. I'm leading the exterior team number 1. Team number 2 is led by Jirka Haraščák. Both teams work on many different design topics. We are creating future visions, the show cars and the production cars. We are also responsible for the exterior design criteria, so important for the SKODA brand, unique design and identity. Exterior design department at SKODA has got also two special teams. The light design, led by Peter Nevřela, who is responsible for all the lamps and exterior light elements. Peter will tell you later more on their work, especially on the quite unique crystal face for the ENYAQ iV. The next team is the wheel design, led by Radim Lísek, responsible for the characteristic and original Škoda wheel style. Crystal surfaces cuts, twisted surfacing, and strong decorative and graphical elements making our wheel rims outstanding and unique. We are also responsible for the exterior design feasibility, where we cooperate on the daily basis with our colleagues from the Škoda Technical Development Department. For all of us, it's important to make the Škoda exterior its look and style characteristic, original and emotional, yet recognizable as the Škoda, based on our design DNA, from simply clever ideas to the crystalline design language. Inspired by the original Bohemia crystal glass art, we are designing cars for customers in more than 100 countries, and it's quite challenging. Respecting our strong Škoda DNA, we are dealing with generous volumes and strong details. If you look at the diversity of the Škoda model line today, you will see cars as different by the size and other parameters, as are the Škoda Citigo, Fabia, Scala, Kamiq, and all their variants and derivatives, not to forget our special models for India, the Kushaq, or China, the Kodiaq GT, or coming Octavia Pro. No matter of their size, all our cars are about the good proportion. We are always want to create timeless design, visual clean and recognizable. For example, every Škoda model shows the power dome, proudly holding the Škoda logo, and grille with the vertical ribs. Typical for all the Škoda cars is also the C graphic in the tail lamps, and our aim is to make each model with its own character, keeping all the Škoda quality. We are always pleased when Škoda is awarded by the media or design experts, such as the red dot for Octavia or other our models. But the most important for us in the Škoda design is to satisfy our customer needs for a nice Škoda car to own. For them, we want to create now and in the future positively, simply surprising design and the brand to love.
My name is Peter Olach, and I'm head of interior design at SKODA. This makes me responsible for 3 departments: interior architecture, user experience, color and trim, and a very special team of interior feasibility. Interior architecture is the department that deals with overall architecture of our cars, creates interior visions, design criteria, and distributes the volumes around the user. This department is responsible as well for all physical details like steering wheels, seats, and controllers. Currently, Marwan Kiat and Dimitris Darkodis leads the teams. Speaking about the architecture, Škoda cars are democratic, symmetric, emphasizing the space and roominess. The most important for us are the passengers on board, whether they sit behind the steering wheel, co-driver seat, or even kids in the back seats. In order to get the best comfort and experience on board, we do create very pure, perfectly stretched volumes that accommodate precise details and controllers that appear almost like jewels. Everything is designed in a way that it should be. As an example, I can mention the textile dashboard wing that is shaped in the typical Škoda line, feature that you might know from the front bonnet of our cars. On the other hand, this has as well very unique function, as the surface under the touchscreen provides the user the great support for the hand by the interaction. The next one would be the UX/UI department, led by Federico Facchini. He and his team are responsible to the overall user experience with our products, and the focus here is the best user interface. Our cars must be working in a very easy way. You have to operate them in an easy way. They have to be very understandable. In order to achieve this, we need the right combination of physical and virtual controllers. Physical feedback plays a big role here. The best example here would be that you sit for the first time in your new Skoda and you will immediately know how to drive it and use it. As well, the personalization plays a significant role here. The third department is the color and trim department, led by Katerina Vranova. They are responsible for all the colors, structures, and materials in the interiors and exteriors of our cars. In interior, we try to stay true to the usage of all the parts. All the structural parts should be hard. The parts that are in contact with your body should be soft and inviting. This is as well the reason why we do apply various textiles even on the dashboard. The details has to look precise, good to touch. With other words, you should feel in your car as at home in your living room. That is where our design selections, personally curated by our designers, comes from. Not to forget a very special team. It would be the feasibility team led by Jan Dedek. His work is to translate all our great visions into the final product that hits the road and makes its way to the customers. The perfect products come to life only when all the involved parties work in the perfect harmony and real teamwork is present. This is how I would describe interior design at Skoda.
Teamwork is yet again the key, and the spirit of creative collaboration is deeply rooted throughout the whole designing process. For coming up with the perfect car interior, you have to go below the superficial character of things and discover what makes the inside count all the way through. This is far from scratching the surface. To step in means to employ more senses than your eyes only, because this is not limited to what you see. When talking about the car interior, you simply have to feel it. And with the new SKODA ENYAQ iV, we really made a great deal of it to feel right. All the textures, materials, different kinds of fabric and metal, all of those tailored in a fancy yet functional manner, form the spectacular familiarity of the SKODA ENYAQ iV design selections. It welcomes you and makes you feel they're at home, because that's exactly where we draw our inspiration from. Interior design and architecture. And it goes way beyond the complementing materials and upholstery used. The smart interface of the dashboard and the sleek steering wheel goes hand in hand with the elaborate function-first design, while still providing the warm sensation of being made to fit your needs and mood. There's immense research behind the interior design. A lot of inspiration stems directly from the craftsmanship of Czech glassworkers, a national heritage of similar importance at Skoda. While it all leads back to the honest craft of the past, it points to the future with the way it uses the traditional methods and materials while creating a modern testament to human-centered design. The one you might not even notice at first, because that's how it should work. Just wait when the new SKODA ENYAQ iV opens up for you. There will be a whole world of possibilities in front and all around you.
My name is Kateřina Vránová and I am head of color and trim department at SKODA Design. The color and trim is one of the smallest designers team. We take care about all the colors and materials in the interiors and on exteriors of the SKODA cars. On the picture you can see almost all of our color and trim team. Actually, one colleague is missing. As you can see, we are a mix of genders, nationalities and age, which brings lots of advantages to our work. Everyone from our team is the expert for certain material or part of the car. Most of the people think that our work is mainly about developing or designing the exterior body color or seat upholstery, but we are responsible for much more. For example, for colors of the wheels, we are designing logos and plugs, all the grains and structures in and out, headliner materials, seat belts, carpets, colors for every single part in the vehicle. We have to specify approximately 250 items for each car. Of course, depends on the specific project. Work on every car begins for us at the same time as for our colleagues from the exterior and interior departments. Close cooperation between designers is more than important, and it is one of the keys for success. The mood boards are necessary for the future design directions, colors and materials of each project. This is also one of the most creative work for the color and trim designer. We are getting inspiration from the architecture, from fashion industry, from the art and from nature, and also material world. These three mood pictures and colors were based for three current levels, interiors of the ENYAQ IV project. We are always getting first inputs from the SKODA marketing department. It is very important to know for which customers we are developing specific car, what will be the size, and also the price range. During the development process, we have to take care about the feasibility, quality test results of all materials, their costs, which means lots of internal discussions within SKODA, but also external discussions with our suppliers. Whole design development process of the colors and trims take approximately 2 years, including of the internal presentations to the SKODA board. Work on the ENYAQ IV was special in the way that we got more freedom to create new interior concepts. We made several versions of interiors called design selections. Each design selection is different and named by the style of living space. As people are spending more time in their cars, they want to feel more comfortable and they care much more about the materials. They are interested in its properties and haptics, and of course, colors too. We are more and more focusing on the sustainable materials, same as our customers. And I believe that this theme is future not only for the car industry. We really enjoyed to work on the ENYAQ IV, and we are very happy about first positive feedbacks. We proved that materials themselves are getting more important than in the past. I believe that you will appreciate the result of our work at SKODA, especially color and trim team, and that every customer will find what is looking for and will make right choice.
Do you know what the future of car interior design looks like? Well, just like your living room. Space fitted to your style and needs, and therefore distinctly yours. But let's ask the experts from SKODA Auto responsible for the design themselves.
At Color and Trim, we monitor the newest trends and focus what's absolutely essential for a good driving feeling. Then we decide on what materials we should use and how we should treat them. For the new SKODA ENYAQ IV, we were inspired by the idea of stepping into your favorite kind of a room and then taking it for a drive in an all-electric SUV.
And therefore, each interior trim, from fabric material to upholstery detail, is based on a contemporary living room representing a personality as unique and special as your own. You may now choose from 5 standard selections with 3 additional lifestyle ones available soon. So let's have a look together at each of the SKODA ENYAQ IV design selections. As the title suggests, the Sportline interior option is the pure manifestation of a fast-forward spirit. It sports a dynamic appearance thanks to its exquisite suede seats with a two-tone perforation accented by light grey details and accompanied by carbon decor. With its fresh approach to material design, Sportline might easily turn every daily duty into a fast-paced adventure. If you need a boost of energy every time you hop into your car, look no further.
Was nice to be able to experience firsthand each of the new SKODA ENYAQ IV design selections. So, now you know where to look for the future of car interior design. It's right there. Because it's what's inside that matters.
My name is Petr Nevřela, and I am lead exterior lighting designer at SKODA Design. Together with my colleagues Martin Pacelt and Michal Hess, we designed the lamps of all SKODA production models and show cars. Whole development time of the lamps is the same as development time of complete car. At the beginning, there is the most creative period where we work with the inspiration from different fields of design and art. We set up design directions and strategies. We explore concept alternatives. And we intensively cooperate with exterior design. It's a big passion to design lighting parts of the car. Imagine that you underline car exterior with piece of jewelry, which completes appearance of the car and brings the character through the light expression. During the intensive cooperation with technical departments, we developed original concepts into the final products. Once you get it on the road, your proposal starts its lifetime, helping our customers in the night with the visibility, supporting the design identity, and of course, safety of your car. We developed the link between the Czech crystal glass and its modern interpretation in automotive design. Crystal glass offers us never-ending inspiration. You can always enjoy original show, which makes the moment unique. That's why we use glass elements in our show cars. It always brings inspirational and impressive effects, which we later transfer to production world. It's a very exciting moment when you can design completely new feature on the car. So you can imagine, for example, what a challenge appeared when we decided to transfer for the first time our illuminated front mask from show cars to the series production. We found a way how to handle all the feasibility and safety requirements without losing the design intention. Crystal face, how we call it, represents crystalline design in every detail and fits perfectly to our first fully electric model, SKODA ENYAQ. And what comes next? We will further develop our crystalline design in innovative way and at the same time with big respect to our characteristic features like C-shaped rear signature or crystalline ice block signature in the front.